So not the situation, as you saw, the police have arrested this person, but assault is what he's going to be charged with. Assault is a bailable offense in our law, so clearly if he's going to be granted bail. But there are many who say that there hasn't been any deterring punishment for such persons
in general,
who meter out this kind of treatment.
Yeah, and people are really reacting to it negatively. I mean, we know on social media, the hashtag on Marwako was, very disappointing. So, Alfred, take us through
exactly, and this comes on a time when in our history we know, if you recall, this Peter Pan case where a Ghanaian worker was slapped with a hot pizza by his employee who is also a foreigner. Remember the case in Takoradi where a Ghanaian was chained to a container for failing to meet his daily target. Clearly, all of these are clear violations of the rights of the Ghanaian worker. If you look at the Labour Act 2003, what exactly is a workplace violence? It's defined as any action, incident or behavior that departs from reasonable conduct in which a person is assaulted, threatened, harmed, injured in the course of or as a direct result of his or her work, according to the ILO definition. We're talking about the International Labour Organization right here. So in continuation, it says that it is the duty of an employer to ensure that every worker employed by him or her works under satisfactory, safe and healthy conditions. That's according to our Labour Act. So there are many other portions of that particular act which clearly spells out the rights of the worker and the employee as well. In 2008, there are some incidences of violence at the workplace involving foreigners and Ghanaians, which you like to recall. Chinese chef Liu Huankong Ting Tao Chinese restaurant hit his subordinate Gideon Bosu on the head several times with a ladle and spat on his face. This happened in 2008. And I must say that we're just going to recall a number of cases just to let you know that as we chronicle these cases, this has been happening one too many, and this has to stop. And if you look in 2016, fast forward 8 years down the line, CEO of Peter Pan Restaurant, a Korean eatery in Accra, Yong Jing Lee, slapped an employee, one Sicilian Peru, with hot pizza. The case was reported to the airport police station. And this particular case, we did follow it. Eventually, the victim forgave the employer who abused her. And so what? I mean, if you have the person who has been abused forgiving the person who meted out the abuse, what can the police really do? Workers of the ARDA Group company, a Turkish company based in Akemoda in the eastern region, also demonstrated against alleged abuses meted out to them by the employers also. And these are cases really that tells you exactly the fact that we have not been spared of this. This is not the first time it's happening, because there are many who say that these things are happening continuously because nothing has been done to check this.
Nothing has been done, and like you were saying earlier, the employee who forgives him for doing that, that in itself is worrying. How much can be done if she has that sort of reaction?
And this Mawako lady in question is saying that even when she came out to talk about this, her co-Ghanaian workers are criticizing her and threatening her for coming out to talk about this. The laws must work. It must not only be seen to be working, because some of these companies operate in the free zones enclave. They have tax holidays. They enjoy all the freebies that we give to them. And on top of that as well, abuse the rights of Ghanaians.
I think enough is enough. It's about time it's ended for good. It's about time it ended for good.
Well,